Girl was playing a game with a python. The python not only didn't hurt her, it treated her like its master. This little girl has even weirder teeth. What can be her daily snack? One bite on the dining room table can be a swing. Her sister is a genius inventor. Useless scraps are invented by her into useful tools. Her brother was also a genius. He can memorize a book in a few minutes. At the age of 8, he had read over 2 million books, but that day a fire destroyed their home and took away their parents. The 3 children were left orphans. This lawyer arranged for them to have a new guardian, their distant cousin Jim. Jim hates children. It's not the kids he really cares about. It's the huge amount of money their parents left behind. So Jim became the children's foster father. The next day she made the kids do chores. This kitchen is simply too intimidating. The children could only dare to be angry. A few days later, Jim brought another group home. The kids were then told to prepare lunch. This left the kids in a daze. How could they possibly cook? The kids found the cupboards full of cockroaches. Not a single useful vegetable was found. This sister found a few noodles in the trash. Then this brother finds a screen window. The girl finds a night jug. It didn't take long to make the noodles, but Jim deliberately made things difficult for them and asked them why there was no beef. He then picked up the girl and prepared to throw her away. That's when the sister realizes what Jim is up to. She told Jim won't get the inheritance until they turn 18. Jim gets angry and puts the kids in a small dark room. The next day, Jim takes the kids out for the first time ever. He lied about shopping and then parked the car on the tracks. Then he locks the car door securely. By the time the kids realized the danger, the train was already approaching quietly. A train roar came. The children turned their heads and looked frightened. The train was coming at a fiery pace 5 meters away. That's when they sensed something was wrong, but the doors wouldn't open and the car wouldn't start. This made the siblings anxious, but the girl was not at all nervous. That's when the brother found the wrench not far away, but this distance cannot reach. This sister immediately pulled off the seat leather strip, took apart the seat and took out the spring inside, tied it to the doll's head. Then she threw the doll out, tightened the spring. The doll was ejected, but unfortunately not strong enough. They quickly pulled back the rope. The 3 children pulled the spring as hard as they can, aiming to launch again. This time they finally succeeded. Just a second before the train arrives, they pulled the rail switcher and managed to escape. Jim was stunned when the lawyer passed by. Learning of the situation, he removed Jim's custody. Faced with the children's huge fortune, Jim would never give up. The next day, the lawyer found a new guardian for the children. John doesn't like money but likes to raise weird animals. He was weird but the kids loved John. The next day, however, John died of poisoning. They had no choice but to go to their aunt's house. Their aunt was very timid, but she built her house on the edge of a cliff. The house shook when you closed the door. Although she was eccentric, she was very kind to the children.